Hi everyone. I thought I would share my experience fixing my Carmichael faucet from Kohler in case anybody might be having the same issues that I was having. Basically, over the course of about a year, the pressure just got worse and worse and worse to the point it was just so frustrating because hardly any water was coming out of the faucet. Here's what it looked like before I fixed it. And here's what it looked like after I fixed it. As you can see, it's a major improvement. And I disassembled the entire faucet trying to figure out what was going on, if there was something clogged in a line, if there was a filter or screen that was plugged with debris, or really anything that could be causing this faucet to not work properly. I searched all over the internet. I looked at YouTube videos of other Kohler faucets that had the same issues, but they had different fixes that didn't apply to the Carmichael model. And I was truly about to give up, and I was putting everything back together, and as I was tightening this connector onto the supply line that feeds the spray head, I noticed that the tip of this connector on the right hand side is actually a threaded piece. It looks like one piece, but it's actually two pieces. And this part is called the quick connector kit. One end has a pressure fitted valve that attaches to the outlet of the temperature manifold, and the other end has a threaded end and connects to the faucet head supply line. As I previously mentioned, I was threading this end back onto the supply line when I suddenly felt it shift and noticed that it started to unscrew at this point that looked like it was joined together. So I unscrewed that part, and then I noticed that inside there's an O-ring. And in my case, it didn't really look like there was a bunch of buildup or any sediment within this part, but I went ahead and took a pick and pulled out the O-ring and thought, well, I don't have anything to lose. Let's just take this O-ring out and put everything back together and see if this helps the water pressure. I figured it can't hurt, so let's give it a try. So I got the faucet all reassembled without the O-ring in place in that quick connector kit, and here I am about to turn on the faucet and see what happens. I have good pressure again. If this video helped you fix your faucet, please let me know by liking the video or leaving a comment below. Thanks. I thought I might mention one final thing if you happen to have the Carmichael. This is the weight that came with the Carmichael faucet, and I found it's just a really poor design. It attaches directly to the hose and travels up and down as you pull the spray head out, and it just didn't work well for me. It wasn't heavy enough, so I had another weight from the Delta faucet that I replaced, and it was a much better design. It slid freely on the hose, which kept the weight at the bottommost point. In my particular scenario, I had some plumbing that went up right where the supply line came down, and I think what was happening was the weight was getting kind of hung up on this plumbing and just causing it not to retract on its own very well. So that's it. I hope that was useful for you.